This is Behind the Mic with AudioFile Magazine. Michelle Cobb is the publisher of AudioFile Magazine, and she has been my guest this entire week, and she has been suggesting short titles for those of us who want to keep up with what's going on, but we don't have that much time. So, Michelle, you've had some really interesting titles this whole week, from a cookbook to a history to a political science to fiction. So, where do we end the week?
We end the week with The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, and the Horse, written and read by Charlie Mackesy.
And tell me what this is about.
Well, this is an illustrated book, and it's a very sweet story read by the author with this sense of wonder and joy. And it really doesn't try to pretend to be anything. So the story is exactly what the title says. It's about a boy and the animals and their time interacting together and contemplating life.
Oh, do the animals get to contemplate life too?
Of course, yes.
Oh, no, that's good. That not necessarily, but that's nice. I'm happy about that.
So because this is an illustrated book, there are lots of sound effects and music. It doesn't have a lot of text, so all of those things help us move the what I would call sparse story along. And I can certainly imagine listening to this with a child and just having a lovely quiet moment together. I didn't go back and see the print book anywhere or the illustrations, but I didn't feel like I missed anything. And the author does a really nice job, which I can't always say is my favorite choice, but in this case, he's so relaxing and meditative. And I think if you are looking for something to power down with at the end of the day, this is great. It's got rain, the crunch of the ground. You've got the animal kingdom, lots of fun little sayings, and a definite appreciation and joy for cake.
Oh, well, I'm into that now. That's one thing this pandemic has taught me. There is joy in cake. I never had a sweet
Well,
tooth.
there you go. So this is a good book for you to sort of, get rid of the chaos and listen. I can say I actually listened to it multiple times because, I was having a stressful week and I listened to this the first time out on a walk. And it was like, wow, I got to keep walking, but I'm getting very relaxed. So I listened to it later when I was just like lying down and just needed a moment. It's a very good way to power down, I keep saying, but that's how I feel.
And he does a good job narrating the animals speaking, because often it can come across as just precious and not. And as somebody who loves animals, I really take that badly.
Yeah, it's not trying to like, do huge voices or anything. It's really just kind of giving you the text, and he is so relaxing. I don't think I could have taken this for an 8-hour book, but every time I listened, I was like, okay, I'm coming down and I'm just going to be here and be in the moment with this book, and that's really special.
And how long is the book?
It's only an hour.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, you can power down to this
totally.
book. Okay, let's hear some. Do we need to set it up?
Oh, this is just, let's get in the space of what this sounds like.
Okay. This is The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, and the Horse, written and read by Charlie Mackesy.
Snow has fallen. Everywhere is still, calm and white. In the midst of it, the boy sits alone with his back to us. Next to him, a dark little shape pushes through the snow. It's the mole. Hello. The boy stands and bends with his hands on his knees so he can see his new little friend better. Hello. He gently lifts the mole into the air and holds him high. They gaze at each other. I am so small, said the mole. Yes, said the boy, but you make a huge difference.
Oh, the soundscapes are so subtle.
Yes.
And he has lovely pacing.
He does. I don't know what his background is, but he really nailed his own book.
Wow, that is nice. And this, I don't think, is an easy book to nail. So good for you, Charlie Mackesy.
Yes, and I don't know if he had a special producer. Kudos all around.
Absolutely. That is The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, and the Horse, written and read by Charlie Mackesy. And that is definitely what I'm getting. So I can use some calming, Michelle.
Yes, we all can right now.
Well, listen, thank you so much. This week has gone by too quickly, but it's always a pleasure.
Likewise, I always have a great time. So until next time.
Until next time. Support for Behind the Mic comes from Dreamscape Media, your library first publisher. Behind the Mic is produced by Jessica Lockhart. Robin Witten, Michelle Cobb, Emily Connolly, and Alan Minskoff are contributors. Jennifer Dell is our editor. The music is William Ross Chernoff's Nomads 4-Way. And I'm your host, Joe Reed. Good listening.